My beginning journey in EVE Online. I've started playing EVE Online, probably more than is healthy, and I wanted to share my story about my first couple of months in the game. Meanwhile, we can watch the beauty of these graphics during some travel. Chapter 1 Tutorial. I've always had a passion for outer space, to the point that I seriously considered pursuing a career in astronomy. Mining in space has been an oddly satisfying activity I enjoy in video games, and I did a lot of research before trying out EVE Online for the first time in many years. The tutorial was uneventful, and at times extremely unhelpful. Finding videos on YouTube to explain things like exploration and safe mining practices became required as I continued to enjoy my time in the game. I finished the career agents, the tutorial quest lines, and began the first epic arc quest when I decided to try joining a corporation, which is when things became interesting. Chapter 2 This Corp is Sus. From the videos I had watched, I learned that some corporations prey on newbies like me. Honestly, I wasn't sure exactly how that could happen, aside from tax rates, and those seemed alright in the corp that I had found. I found out about the corporation when someone reached out to me after seeing me chat in the Rookie Help chat channel. I gave it a couple of days and decided to accept the invitation. I read through everything and found out that the corporation had a recruitment bonus for those who are reaching out to new players. I'm uncertain how normal this is, but it struck me as a little strange. Nevertheless, I gave them time, and I was learning a lot, so it seemed like a good deal. The management was pushing us to get ready for combat, which wasn't something I was particularly interested in, but I wanted to help where I could. While I was moving my stuff to their headquarters, I noticed that someone had dropped many containers around the base. Some of them read, Corp CEO is a scammer. Corp name is Corp CEO's previous corporation. Corp CEO preys on new bros. As you probably noticed, I'm leaving the names of people in the corporation out of this discussion, since I'm uncertain what the truth is. It was a big red flag, but I assumed it was some odd internal game drama and nothing more. Chapter 3 Rage Quitting. I finished the epic arc of beginner quests and finished moving into their headquarters. Management was rallying us to take part in what the game calls faction warfare, since the group who was harassing the headquarters, I'm assuming, were building up the pirate threat in the star system. I enlisted in faction warfare, accidentally on the wrong empire, but I would be able to help with the upcoming attack. However, because I had enlisted, other players were able to kill me without repercussions. Usually, when you're flying around in high-security systems, the Concord, which is the police force in the game, will almost immediately jump on any hostile action that isn't authorized through various means, such as faction warfare. Before the planned encounter for the day, I was doing basic missions for money and got blown up in our headquarters system. Angrily, and without knowing much of anything about ships, I pulled out the cruiser I had gotten together for combat. However, I was easily outmatched, and lost that ship immediately as well. I was angry. I had spent so much time getting enough money and materials to construct that ship, and I lost it immediately. I blamed the corporation for pushing us to get combat ready when it was my own fault. I got another ship ready, but the encounter they had planned didn't happen for whatever reason. I retired from faction warfare, quit the corporation, and uninstalled the game. It was absorbing so much of my time, and I was happy to be rid of it. But when I woke up in the morning, I wanted to play again. Despite the frustration, I had been having a good time, which has honestly been rare while I've been dealing with a deep depression. Chapter 4 Restarting. I gave myself a day to process everything, and decided to reinstall the game the following day. I have no clue if the Corp members even noticed that I had left, since I was feeling like just one of the newbies. Since I had retired from faction warfare, I was at least safe, and spent the day moving all my stuff out of their headquarters. While I was doing that, I noticed that the pirate set succeeded and reduced the security level of the system. I have no clue what happened and why they didn't take care of the issue. I settled into my new base, which was a place where the corporation offered to buy ores at a decent price. My initial intention was to play solo, so I wouldn't get sucked into more drama. That got very lonely in EVE after a few days though, so I started scouting for corporations that were more industrial focused. The first corporation I tried didn't process my application for a few days, at which point I applied to a second choice and was accepted immediately. I was very hesitant to move my stuff a third time, so I brought only my mining ship. Since my new corporation is an industrial corp, they have frequent mining fleets, and I began to get to know everyone. It's been a great experience. I learned so much from playing with them so far. I decided to invest in an Omega account for several months to try it out since I'm enjoying the game so much now, and it really gave me more opportunities to explore the deeper part of the industrial aspect of the game. What have I learned? Don't give up so easily. Take a day or two to relax when I get frustrated. Enjoyment can be worth the struggle. These didn't just apply to gaming, these are things I learned while I'm dealing with my depression. Because when I settled in with a group I enjoy playing with, I saw the beauty of the game, both metaphorically and literally. And it's the first time I've seen beauty in anything in a long time.